Oh, can't you see we're running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine.
Hey, what's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT, the final episode before NXT Great American Bash. And we are kicking things off with the NXT Women's Champion, Giulia, making her way to the ring. Okay, that championship entrance doesn't work. Noted. Because she's a ported mod, and I haven't fixed the belt glitch yet. Noted. Giulia preparing for her matchup with Piper Niven this weekend at the Great American Bash in our opening contest here. I believe this is one of the first times we've seen Giulia compete in Season 6. I think the only other time we saw her compete was on the first NXT episode where she took on Mia Yim. But now tonight she finds herself going head-to-head with OTM's Jada Parker. Giulia and Jada Parker one-on-one. Here we go. The end of the face from Giulia, taking her down. He goes for a double axe handle. Jada Parker turns her around with a right hook now, grabs onto her, and massive lariat, taking her down. Turns her with a kick now, grabs her. Giulia now, taking on the arm. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Giulia, arm strike, knocks down Jada Parker, or knocks back Jada Parker. Big running drop kick now. As I said, Giulia set for a collision course with Piper Niven on Saturday at the Great American Bash. Gets taken down by a knee strike. Jada Parker grabs her and slams down the leg. Parker now gets caught with a forearm strike. And again, Giulia now comes in, gets caught. Jada Parker into a sleeper. Jada Parker trying to choke her out here. Giulia, stunner, knocks her back here. Goes back in now, Giulia with a headbutt, taking her down now, and Giulia goes down and headbutting her repeatedly. Gets her down, Jada slides out of the ring now, Jada Parker back into the ring, Giulia got with a punch to the ribs now, and Jada Parker grabs onto her, picks her back up to her feet, big jab there, goes for an overhand chop, countered. Giulia's got her down now, Giulia goes down into headbutt. Parker pulls herself in the corner now, and Giulia coming in. Giulia, big drop kick into the corner, knocks her down, and goes back down into the headbutts again. Taking her down here is Giulia. Jada Parker now getting back up to her feet now, and Parker grabs onto her. Out of the ring now. There goes Giulia. Jada Parker now coming around ringside, and big knee strike countered. Giulia knocks her back now, and Giulia, forearm strike, pulls her in, scoops her up. Giulia, oh, spiking her on the floor. Down goes Parker. For the count of 3. Taking her down here, gets her back up to her feet. Giulia grabs onto Jada Parker now, throws her into the barricade. For the count of 5 now. Giulia grabs onto her again now, and Giulia sends Parker head first into the ring post. 6 count, and back into the ring goes Parker. Jada Parker kicked in the back now, and goes for it again, countered. Right connects from Jada Parker, knocking back Giulia now, and Giulia. No, hang on, Jada Parker sent off the ropes, and big German suplex taking her down. So the back of the head, turning her over now, and now Giulia coming off the ropes, hops over. Giulia getting some big momentum here with a double axe handle into the back. Looking away at her again now. Jada Parker back to her feet. Oh! Massive roundhouse kick there from Parker now. Cover kick out from Giulia. Now Jada Parker looking to wrap this one up. Parker goes for a counter. Giulia kicking the ribs. Kicks her out, pulls her in. Giulia grabs Jada Parker, lifts her up, and spikes her again. Same way she won the championship at Stand and Deliver. 2, 3. Giulia picking up the victory tonight. Giulia with the victory over Jada Parker this evening. Big win there. Giulia with the win in our opening contest. We still got plenty more, including a huge 8-man tag main event. But people want to know where Oba and I have been for the last few weeks. Well, we've been waiting. We've been watching. We've been seeing what this division has become with the turn of the new season. We've seen new teams. We've seen reunited teams. We've seen Briggs and Jensen come back together. We've seen the arrival of the Gorillas of Destiny. We have seen teams like the Smoke Chasers on the rise. Hell, they gave us a run for our money back at Stand and Deliver. We were talking about that on the car ride afterwards. But the two of us are afraid of nobody, and we know we got the Gorillas of Destiny coming after us. We know we got new teams showing up like the Rascalz. Who knows who else is going to show up. We got this Worlds Collide, the end thing coming up. Who even knows what that means? Oh, but you know what that means? I don't know what that means. Yeah, he doesn't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But what we will tell you is that the two of us are going to stick together. We are going to beat the Gorillas of Destiny on Saturday. We are going to keep our NXT Tag Team Championships. We are going to dominate, and we are going to be on top of the world. We are going to prove that we are the best tag team in NXT. We are the best tag team in the world. We've taken the likes of John Cena to the limit in the past. Maybe one day we'll get to keep these NXT tag titles and we'll head to Raw or SmackDown and go after those titles too. But for now, Gorillas of Destiny, don't think it's just going to be an easy win this Saturday. Because we ain't done with you. Alright, coming up next, we've got some more singles action. As I forgot to take those Trons out of the game. I'll tell you what, I'll do it while this entrance is happening. How's that sound? Okay, well, making his way to the ring, though, is the man who is going to be challenging Dustin Rhodes in just a few nights' time at the Great American Bash for the NWA World Championship. It is Myles Borne making his way down to the ring. He won a big triple threat match featuring Tavion Heights and his opponent tonight, Timothy Thatcher, to get the match with Dustin. I know Odyssey Jones and Obafemi just kind of teased it a little bit, but to give a little more context without giving too much context, yes, we announced Worlds Collide 2, NXT versus TNA, Worlds Collide, the end. Where do we go from here? Was the tagline. And you might be thinking, Xander, are you about to tell us what that means? No, I'm not. I will hold an LS11 live stream press conference or something this upcoming weekend to talk more about that. Why is it happening September 7th? All that stuff. Where did this come from? Why is the crossover show happening so early in the season for these shows instead of towards the end? All that normal stuff. But yeah, right now, Timothy Thatcher takes on the number one contender to the NWA Championship, Thatcher, and Myles Borne going one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. Thatcher grabs a hold of him now. Timothy Thatcher throws him to the corner now. Thatcher grabs him. No, countered. And Myles Borne with a clothesline knocks him down. Thatcher comes back in. Oh, and a takedown. Thatcher's got him down. Goes for another kick. Myles Borne out of the way. Myles Borne with an uppercut. And, oh, big forearm again from Timothy. Thatcher goes for a kick in the back. Myles Borne staggering, trying to get back to his feet. Borne gets caught now, and Thatcher throws him over the top rope now. Timothy Thatcher. Right hook connects now, pulls him in. And, hold on, Thatcher. Big suplex there, taking him down. Kick to the ribs now from Myles Borne. Sends Timothy Thatcher off the ropes. Arm drag, knocks him down. And, oh, Thatcher. Double leg takedown again. Sidesteps him now, and a big right hook connects now from Myles Borne. Getting him back up to his feet here. Myles Borne, right hook connects. Thatcher takes a swing. Myles Borne throws one of his own. Thatcher now slaps him. Here we go. They're going back and forth here. Myles Borne, of course, trying to prepare for the natural. Thatcher now goes for him. Myles Borne. Big punch to the head, taking him down now. Borne getting him back up to his feet now. Myles Borne. Right hook knocks him down now, and now Thatcher grabs a hold of him. Throws him off the ropes, and takes him down. Into a cover now. Thatcher, 1, 2. No, rope break's going to save Myles Borne on that one. Grabs him, slamming down the arm now is Thatcher now, and Timothy Thatcher goes for right hook. Myles Borne back to his feet, goes for the chop, sidestep. Gets caught now, kicking to the ribs now. Myles Borne, clothesline. Into another one. Ducks him into power slam, knocks him down. Goes down to the ground pound, no, countered. Thatcher knocking him down here, now Timothy Thatcher. Turns him around here. Thatcher's got him countered by Myles Borne, and Myles Borne goes down into ground and pound. Thatcher now getting back into the ring. Timothy Thatcher, wait a minute, Myles Borne back into ground and pound. Some have compared Myles Borne to a young Randy Orton in the way he moves in that ring. I just say it's because in the face he looks a lot like a young Randy Orton. That is not a dig at Myles Borne. I have enjoyed what little bit of him I've been able to see over the last year or so. As Myles Borne taken down by Thatcher, and Thatcher's got the leg now. Timothy Thatcher bending back the leg of Myles Borne. Taking him down here now, and Timothy Thatcher rolls him over again, goes for him. Counter with a kick in the leg by Myles Borne. Borne goes for a chop, kick in the ribs. Thatcher lifts him up, and whoa, Myles Borne. Drop kick! And now grabs a hold of Thatcher, and Myles Borne into a Boston grab, pulling out some new moves into his repertoire tonight. Is Myles Borne trying to force a submission. Thatcher now rolls it through. Myles Borne getting back to his feet, though, and Myles Borne, no, Thatcher pushes him away. Thatcher went for a right hook now, knocking him back. Timothy Thatcher takes down the leg, turns him over, and Thatcher, ankle lock in. Trying to force a submission on Myles Borne here, and Myles Borne rolls it through and kicks him in the head. Thatcher through now. Myles Borne cover on Thatcher. 1, 2. Oh, he got him. And if he can do that to Dustin Rhodes on Saturday, we're gonna have a new NWA World Champion. A massive victory there for Myles Borne. Oh, but wait a minute, Timothy Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher being a sore sport about it. Thatcher grabs Myles Borne, and Thatcher putting him to sleep. Oh, wait a minute. Thatcher's not done. Thatcher into an armbar as well. Trying to put more damage on the arm. You know what I'm really sick of? I'm sick of people coming up to me and asking me about last week's result. Everyone talking about how last week Axiom pinned me, this, that, and all the other. That match should be struck from the record, and we all know it. I wasn't ready. I didn't have time to properly prepare. I was thrown into that match without any warning. Ethan, didn't you ask for the match? Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about. That match, the result should be struck from the record. Axiom did not beat me. He will never beat me. And I'll tell you, I will be the first man to see him out the door on Saturday when our wonderful North American champion Jacob Fatu banishes him from NXT. Because I, for one, acknowledge our tribal chief Jimmy Uso. And I guarantee you that when the day comes that he and I meet in that ring for the NXT Championship, it is going to be a legendary encounter. All right, we've got more action coming up next here on NXT. Our main event is coming up next, a huge 8-man tag match. The Rascalz and Axiom going head-to-head with the Forsaken in an 8-man tag match. But right now, we have got one half of the number one contenders to the NXT Women's Tag Team titles taking on the other half of the Women's Tag Team Champions here in NXT. We saw just a couple of weeks ago Sol Ruca officially align herself with Kalani Jordan to challenge Toxic Attraction for those tag titles this weekend at the Great American Bash. She knocked off JC Jane either last week or 2 weeks ago. I know it was one of those. You don't have to tell me which one it was. I was there. I'm just really tired and don't remember right now. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock at night on Sunday so that I can go to the gym on Monday. Gotta hold myself accountable, you know? Gotta be better. That being said, Sol Ruca tonight is going one-on-one with the other half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Sol Ruca tonight finds herself going one-on-one with Gigi Dolin of Toxic Attraction. Toxic Attraction, of course, won the tag team titles back at Stand and Deliver when they beat TNA's MK Ultra to claim the championships. Gigi Dolin and JC Jane, you've never seen a more dangerous duo in the NXT Women's Tag Team scene. So, here we go. Sol Ruca comes in, gets caught with some kicks, and now some chops. Spinning wheel kick from Gigi Dolin. Dolin grabs a hold of her now, and Gigi Dolin grabs onto Sol Ruca, puts her in the ropes. Dolin grabs onto her now, and Gigi Dolin tying up the arm in the ropes. Knocking back Sol Ruca now, and Gigi Dolin throws her off the ropes. Ruca now, caught with a drop toe hold. Dolin taking her down. Grabs the arm and stomps the arm. Does Gigi Dolin. Sol Ruca down now, kicking the head. Hits the ropes and drop kick takes her down. Into a super kick, knocks her back. Gigi Dolin grabs a hold of her now, and Dolin grabs onto Ruca, throwing her into the corner now. Sol Ruca in the corner. Dolin grabs onto her now, ties the leg up in the ropes, and kicks at the leg. Right into that knee brace of Sol Ruca. She had to have knee surgery not long before coming to LS11 Universe. That's Sol Ruca put in the ropes now by Dolin. Now Gigi Dolin ties the arm up again. Knocking her back here is Gigi Dolin. Pulls her in, puts her in the corner. Goes for a kick. Grabs a hold of her now. Elbow strike connects. Sol Ruca now comes in. Oh, big face buster there, knocking her down. Gigi Dolin rolling towards the bottom rope. JC Jane. Oh, and Sol Ruca decides to taunt Toxic Attraction there. Just showing off a little bit. And now she grabs onto Gigi Dolin and swings her out with a head scissor. Taking her down there, and now Gigi Dolin with a kick into the head. Dolin now grabs onto Ruca, throwing her off the ropes down. Gigi Dolin grabs onto Sol, throws her across the ring with an arm drag. Big kick there, kick in the ribs, another knee strike, big clothesline. Gets her back up to her feet, turning her around now, countered by Sol Ruca now, and Sol Ruca sweeps the leg, kicks her in the ribs, double axe handle now. Sol getting her back up to her feet now, and Sol Ruca, big slap there, knocking her back, countered. Gigi Dolin chops her. Sol Ruca answers back. Gigi Dolin slaps her. Firing back at one another here is Gigi Dolin and Sol Ruca. So Ruca sweeps the leg. And now runs the ropes. So Ruca. Big running senton. Cover. For the 1. No. Get her up to her feet now. And now goes for a kick. Gigi Dolin grabs onto her though. And now Dolin throws Sol Ruca off the ropes. Elbow strike takes her down. Sol Ruca now staggering back up to her feet. Gigi Dolin grabs her, slams her down by the back of the head. Now Gigi Dolin with Sol Ruca back up to her feet. Sol Ruca caught by the arm. Ruca counters now. Sol Ruca kicks out the legs of Gigi Dolin and Sol Ruca. Soul Snatcher! For the 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Sol Ruca gets the victory over Gigi Dolin tonight. A massive, massive victory there for Sol Ruca and Kalani Jordan celebrating it at ringside. Our main event is coming up next. Tonight, you are going to witness carnage. Tonight, you are going to witness mayhem. Tonight, you are going to witness pain, suffering. Tonight, you are going to witness pandemonium. Tonight, you witness what happens when the Forsaken are in full force, when the tribal chief, Jimmy Uso, teams up with the right-hand man, Tama Tonga, the left-hand man, Tongaloa, and the enforcer, Jacob Fatu. You see what happens when the full force of the blood of the Forsaken comes together. You see what happens when we are in full force, when we are in 8-man action. Tonight, you witness the end of the Rascalz reunion before it can even begin. Be careful, gentlemen. You signed up for this. Alright, folks, this is it. This is your main event of the evening. It is an 8-man tag team match. Out first, Reunited, and it feels so good. We saw them all back together at the end of last week. The Rascalz, Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel, Wes Lee, making their way down to the ring. The Rascalz are back together here in the LS11 universe. So the Rascalz have made their way to the ring tonight, and they have some backup tonight to help them battle the Forsaken. They are teaming up with the former North American champion, Axiom. And Axiom is dressing for the part tonight. It would seem he's got the Rascalz green on. This is going to be fun. So, Axiom and the Rascalz teaming up tonight. As here comes the NXT North American Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu storming down to the ring tonight, ready for action. Big matchup here tonight for Fatu. He's got the battle with Axiom coming up this weekend at the Great American Bash, where he puts the North American title on the line against Axiom. And if Axiom loses, he is banished from NXT forever. So Jacob Fatu has made his way down to the ring. And now his partners. They only didn't come out together because I forgot to set up the 4-man entrance using Tribute. And also I kind of got burned on Monday by the Wyatt 6. I was afraid they'd come out to the damn Hurt Business entrance again. But that being said, the NXT champion Jimmy Uso and the #1 contenders to the NXT Tag Team titles, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the Gorillas of Destiny. These three make up the rest of the Forsaken. The wise man, William Regal, watching from the back as this showdown goes down. They're throwing the ones up for the Tribal Chief, Jimmy Uso. He claimed that title for himself when he brought Jacob Fatu in. When Jimmy became the NXT champion, all the way back at NXT Deadline, I believe it was. Yes, I believe it was Deadline, where he became the NXT champion by beating Andrade with the help of his brother Jay. The following week, he gave himself the name, the Tribal Chief, Jimmy Uso, and from there, he began growing the Forsaken. He brought in Jacob Fatu a few days later. He brought in the Gorillas of Destiny at Stand and Deliver to help him beat Trick Williams, and Jimmy has seemingly tried to develop this kind of god complex that we saw his cousin Roman Reigns go through a few years ago when Reigns was the WWE champion. World championships, I hate to put it this way, but world championships are seemingly just a cancer in the family. World championships seemingly just cause nothing but problems and spread madness into the Anoa'i Fatu family. And into this Samoan dynasty. As you can see, Tonga Loa acknowledging Jimmy Uso as his tribal chief. So, what a main event we got tonight. Let's do it. Zachary Wentz and Jacob Fatu starting out. Big kick there from Wentz. Zachary Wentz knocking him down now, and Zachary Wentz hits the ropes. Whoa, Jacob Fatu grabs him though, and Jacob Fatu can match speed with Zachary Wentz, and that terrifies me. That terrifies a lot of people, I think. But mainly that terrifies me. Jacob Fatu grabs onto him and slams him down again. And now Fatu slamming him down by the back of the head. Tag made to Tama Tonga. Now Tama Tonga, the MFT, hits him with a neck breaker. I don't know what it means. They just keep calling him it, so it sounds... I wouldn't say it sounds cool, but... I don't know, unless it stands for motherfucking something. Motherfucking Tama Tonga. I don't know, man. You tell him doing this late at night? Super kick from Zachary Wentz knocks down Tama Tonga. Now Tama Tonga getting back to his feet comes in. Neck breaker again. Stops him from tagging in any member of the Rascalz. Grabs hold of him. Of course, we know that Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel are going to have some solid investment in kicking Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's asses after what happened back at Slammiversary. For those that didn't watch, TNA Slammiversary happened last season. It was the season finale for TNA in Season 5 of the LS11 universe. Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, they qualified for a Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the TNA Tag Team Championships. At the time, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa had just lost the IWGP Tag Team titles. at New Japan's Golden Quartet event. They had lost the titles on that night, and now, and at the time they were looking to try and figure out, they were negotiating with various companies. They negotiated with TNA, they were negotiating with All Elite Wrestling, they were negotiating with Ring of Honor, New Japan, and of course ultimately landed here in NXT. They actually ambushed, it was revealed last week, they ambushed Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel. They were the team that kept Wentz and Miguel from being in that ladder match at Slammiversary. And so they are the reason, that they are hypothetically the reason that Miguel and Wentz are not standing here as the TNA Tag Team Champions right now. As Wes Lee has entered the mix now, and the number one contender to the NXT Championship, the man who ran the gauntlet a few weeks ago, is coming in now. As he wipes out Tonga Loa. And Wes Lee, at this point, seemingly the de facto leader of the Rascalz, dives and takes out Tonga Loa, hits Axiom in the crossfire there. Getting him back up to his feet now is Wes Lee. He throws Tonga Loa back in. Up on the apron now, and Wes Lee, springboard. No! Tonga Loa with a great counter there. Shocking, given it's Tonga Loa. Super kick now, taking down Tonga Loa. Double axe handle as well. Wes Lee now grabs a hold of him. Wes Lee, hold on, clothesline, takes him over the top rope again. Wes Lee looking to take flight here. Wes Lee hits the ropes and massive dive, takes out Tonga Loa again. Wes Lee's got him down now, and Wes Lee grabs onto him, grabs Tonga Loa now, and sends him back into the ring. Wes Lee up to the top rope now, and Lee, big missile drop kick, takes him down. Tag made back to Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga jumps in with a neck breaker, taking down Wes Lee. Wes Lee getting back up to his feet now. Goes for him, gets caught with a clothesline from Tama Tonga. Tama grabs onto him now, and Tama Tonga's got him up. Power slam. Taking him down into a cover now on Wes Lee. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Wes Lee. Wes Lee starting to get up. Gets taken down by Tama Tonga, though. Pulled in now, and Tama Tonga pulls him in and hits the rolling cutter on Wes Lee. Wes Lee grabs onto him, though, rolls Tama Tonga through now, cover. 1, no, Tonga kicks out. Wes Lee, super kick, knocks him back now, and Wes Lee tagged to Trey Miguel, excuse me. Trey Miguel now comes in, Trey picks him up, and Falcon Arrow to Tama Tonga. Rolls him through now into a cover. 1, 2, no, Tama Tonga with the shoulders up. Big shot there from Zachary Wentz. Drop kick from Trey Miguel. Tonga going down now, and Tama starting to get back up to his feet here. Tama Tonga hits the gun stun. Cover. Saved by Axiom. Now Tama Tonga grabs onto him. Throws him over the top rope. And right hook connects into a drop kick. Sends down Wes Lee as well. Tama Tonga wiping out every member of the Rascalz right now. Trey Miguel, though, backslide, takes him down. Crucifix cover. 1, no. Goes for a super kick. Tama Tonga now grabs onto him. Tama Tonga knocks him into Jacob Fatu, ducks him, and goes for him. Countered by Miguel now, and Trey Miguel into neckbreaker, knocks him down. Takes out Tonga Loa now, and now Trey Miguel into DDT. 1, no, kick out from Tama Tonga. Now Tama grabs onto him, pulls him in. Tama Tonga towards the ropes now, puts him in the ropes here, grabs onto him. Tama's got him up now. Tama Tonga puts him on the ropes, and swinging neck breaker in the ropes takes him down. Tama now into a cover on Trey Miguel. Wes Lee coming for the save. Now Tama Tonga's got a hold of Wes Lee, throws him over the top, knocking him down. Now Tama, what is he thinking here? Tama Tonga looking to put him down with, whoa, went for gun stun again. Countered by Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel, tag is made, Axiom is in. Now Axiom gets caught, Axiom now getting taken towards the corner of the Forsaken. Oh, wait a minute, Jacob Fatu trying to soften up Wes Lee. Trying to soften up Wes Lee before Great American Bash this weekend. Axiom's trying to take out Tama Tonga here, and Tama Tonga. Axiom puts him in the corner now. Jacob Fatu is taking down Wesley. And Axiom. Here we go. We're getting an early preview of Saturday. Axiom. Hurricane Rana to Jacob Fatu. Remember, Fatu manipulated his way to a victory over Axiom for that North American title. Jacob Fatu took advantage of Axiom to win that North American Championship. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a few weeks ago, back at NXT Stand and Deliver, Axiom had arguably match of the night at Stand and Deliver with Javon Evans for that North American title. And then the very next night, he would compete on Monday Night Raw. Or, excuse me, 2 nights later, he competed on Monday Night Raw, defending the championship against Grayson Waller, before then coming back to NXT just a couple of nights later to defend the gold again in the opening contest of NXT. Only to then be manipulated by Jacob Fatu into having 4 defenses in 4 days, 2 in 1 night, where Fatu then steamrolled Axiom to become champion in the main event of the night of the first night of NXT this season. As Axiom now has got Jacob Fatu, and we are seeing Axiom put up far more of a fight against Fatu right now as he goes into the rings of Saturn on Jacob Fatu now, and Axiom trying to force a submission now on the Samoan Werewolf, but Tonga Loa with the save. Tonga Loa eats the golden ratio. As Axiom now taking down Tama Tonga as well. Turns his attention back to Jacob Fatu. Axiom taking out Fatu. The only man yet to tag into this matchup is the Tribal Chief. Jimmy Uso's the one man who is yet to be in this matchup. Speak of the devil. Here he comes. Jimmy Uso now looking to prove that he is him, Jim Uso. And here we go. We're getting an early preview of this weekend. Wesley looking to cover. 1, 2. No! Nearly got him, though. Jimmy with a big super kick. Into a cover now on Wesley. Cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Lee. Jimmy Uso immediately gets out of there. He sent his message. Tama Tonga, whoa, I think was going for a bit of a Superman punch situation here. Wesley. It's right at Jimmy Uso. Canadian Destroyer from Wesley. Into a cover now. 1, 2. No! Tama Tonga kicks out. Wesley, super kick takes down Tama Tonga. Tag made to Trey Miguel. Frequent tags from Team Rascalz. It's working wonders for them. Also, shout out to DeBoss, D-A-B-A-S. That is the modder who made the Rascalz custom models for Trey and Zach, and then the attire for Wesley. They look amazing. I didn't even mention that until just now. I just completely forgot to mention it. And the entire Bloodline models all made by Joe Mashups, I believe. Although Jacob Fatu, I believe I actually got from someone else in Mr. Humphrey's Discord. Big baseball slide there from Trey Miguel, who hits the big dive, wiping out everybody. What a hell of an 8-man tag main event this has been tonight, folks. As Trey Miguel grabs onto Tama Tonga and launches him back into the ring. Trey up to the top rope now, and Trey Miguel. Spiral tap into a cover on Tama Tonga. Jacob Fatu with the save. Tag made to Axiom now, and Axiom goes for a split leg. Tama was too far out of the way now, and now Tama Tonga. Whoa, Axiom avoids gun stun. Oh, they both went for one another. Who's going to get the better of the exchange here? It's Axiom. He hits the golden ratio. Cover. 1, 2. No! And now Wesley enters the mix, and Wesley The entire Forsaken are in trouble now as the Rascalz and Axiom are coming in. Everyone's taken out. Cardiac. Oh my god. Gun stun. 1, 2. Oh my god. Trey Miguel. What a save. Spear. What a damn spear by Tama Tonga. It is a whole ass mosh pit going on in this ring right now. Inside and out. It's a mosh pit in this ring. Out of the ring goes Tama Tonga. Tonga Loa in trouble now. DDT on the apron from Wesley. Dives out onto Tama Tonga. And Wesley is reminding the world why he is the #1 contender right now. Wipes out Jimmy. Now Tama Tonga going after Trey Miguel. Tama Tonga's got Trey Miguel. Slams him into the apron. Oh, and the referee got caught in the crossfire of that dive. Wesley back into the ring now. Now Trey Miguel. Or excuse me, Tama Tonga. Suplex to Zachary Wentz. Axiom turns Tama around now and Tama Tonga. Poison Rana. Axiom getting him back up to his feet now, and Axiom uppercut. Takes Tama down now. Trey Miguel launching on is Wesley. DDT taken out. Jacob Fatu. Down goes Tonga Loa. Jimmy Uso now. Hurricane Rana. And the whole Forsaken is down, courtesy of the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Oh! Jimmy Uso. DDT on the apron. Takes down Zachary Wentz. Clothesline on the outside to Wesley. And the Forsaken is starting to turn this one around. Wesley with a wheel kick knocks down Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga throwing up the 1 for Jimmy Uso. Oh, and Zachary Wentz with the stun gun. Or the gun stun, excuse me. Everyone back into the ring now. Tama Tonga back to his feet, grabs onto Wesley, picks him up, and sidewalk slam. Getting him back up to his feet now. Tama. Sent to the corner of the Forsaken now, and now Wesley marks his man. Wesley coming in hot. Hits him. Oh, gets punched in the back by Tonga Loa. There's the cardiac kick. Jimmy Uso trying to stop him from hitting. Spiral tap. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And notice Wesley keeping his eyes locked on the NXT champion during that pin. What a match. What a main event. Holy hell, that was fun. The Rascalz and Axiom with a massive victory in that one. Massive, massive win there. That's going to do it for tonight. I will see you all on Thursday for TNA. Ray will see you tomorrow for Dynamite. And, of course, I'll see you this weekend for the Great American Bash. Until next time, everybody. As always, I have been Xander, and that has been Universe.